Welcome to another episode of Speak On It with Who You With, Kurt Dog. I'm him, Who You With, Kurt Dog. Want to welcome everyone to the show tonight. Hopefully, y'all had a great day today. I know I did. Busy day today, but hey, I'm still here. All right, want to throw out a question for everyone, and we can discuss it throughout the show. I was talking to someone the other day, and I asked them, "Who was your celebrity crush on growing up? Who was your celebrity crush growing up?" I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about when you was younger. Um, what if it was on TV, a singer, or whoever? Who was your celebrity crush? Tonight, um, while y'all think about that, you can chat with us live in the chat room. You can put your comments in the chat if you want. But we're gonna talk about the city of Louisville, Kentucky. Um, Still waiting for that cop to get arrested at some point. Gonna also talk about LA County Sheriff asking LeBron to match the donation to find the killers. Well, the shooter, not the killer, because those officers did survive. Then we're going to talk about Juan Delacruz. I don't know if y'all remember here in Texas, down in Baytown, that's the police officer that shot the sister Pamela Turner last year. Shot and killed her. So y'all think about it. Um, who was your celebrity crush as a child? And I know I have one, and I expose mine later on. Want to know what y'all think? Who was yours? So today news came out that uh, Louisville, Kentucky, decided to award Breonna Taylor family $12 million. Okay, that's fine and dandy. It should have been more than that. Um, but when are the cops going to be arrested? I'm sure that would put the icing on the cake if y'all make an arrest in that case. Because we also got to think about it. When was it? Earlier this month or last month? They end up trying to bribe the ex-boyfriend of Breonna Taylor to take a plea deal. So, of course, once that came out, you was going to have to pay. But once again, um, if the cops didn't do anything wrong, you already unpaid, saying that y'all was at fault. So, I want to know y'all opinion on that. They end up paying them $12 million, and should have been more. I feel like it should have. Welcome to the show, T Cal. Oh, thank you, long time listener. She says she liked the new format. Hopefully you enjoyed your shirt. I sent it to you. According to the tracking, you did get it by now. And the shirt, you can see it up in the up above my shoulder on the monitor. They are available, $25 each. If you're interested, hit me in the DM. We just got more in, so we have more shirts in. Just picked them up yesterday, and have some larger size now. So if you're interested, $25 each. You can hit me in the DM, or you can send me an email. Let me know that you want a shirt, and we could go from there. But let me know what y'all think about Kentucky. Ooh, Um, she said the shirt is awesome. She wear it every time she can. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Get your man one. Um, but definitely, let me know how y'all feel about the decision to pay the family 12 million, and then they hyped it up and said it would be it sound like Trump, a historical payout for officer involved shooting 12 million. Yeah, but her life was worth way more than that. But that's not my choice on what the family decide to take. Um, but I believe everybody would be happy if y'all arrest the cops too. That'll make it much easier. Arrest the cops that killed her because she should still be here. So definitely arrest the cops. Then we can move on. Arrest the cops, fire the prosecutor, um, change your governor. Hell, you might need a clean house. That's why it's important for us to get out and vote. Now we seen how they handled this. What it take since March for y'all decide to take responsibility. Now that you have taken responsibility, fire the cop. Arrest the cop. Get him out of there. Put him in jail where he's supposed to be. That's what we're waiting on. So, LA County Sheriff have some jokes. Yeah, they do. And and for the new listeners, I do follow these folks on Twitter. Um, Maybe they'll take a look at the video. I don't bite my tongue, but LA County Sheriff. All right, I'll put it up in a minute. So LA County Sheriff had jokes. Call LeBron James out, saying he should match the donation for the two officer the award they have for reward they have for the two officers that was shot on Saturday. It was at 100,000. Then some other donation came in, and he said LeBron should match it, make the award for reward for 325,000 total. And talking about he talk about Jacob Blake and all the killing, but now these are my opinion. Definitely hate that the cops were shot. Don't Wouldn't like anybody to get shot, including policemen shooting folks that are unarmed. But I think about this, and I'm like, so you telling me in the last 2 weeks, LA County Sheriff have killed 2 unarmed citizens, one who was riding a bike for a bike violation. Then you have, I believe y'all injured another one. And then last month, a restaurant called y'all to help 3 young black kings that was at a bus stop that was being harassed by someone. Y'all come up, you hold the 3 young black kings at gunpoint as if they was the problem, and the person who was causing the problem, y'all let him go. I'm just trying to do the math. So you saying you want LeBron to put his money where his mouth is, to support the same people that we fighting against for killing unarmed people, mainly black and browns. Hmm. Yeah, I think Sheriff Alex Villanueva was drinking the wrong Kool-Aid when he was on that radio station. Um, but hey, hopefully these officers survive. Hopefully the person is caught. But I don't know. I know in California it's legal, but you may want to take your drug test. They should have gave you one once that came out your mouth, because um, I don't understand your comment about it, for the simple fact you want him to support the same people that oppression us, that is causing problems for black and brown in America, killing unarmed black and brown men. LA have a history of beating folks. Hell, look at Rodney King. Um, what about the couple of months ago? I reported about the uh, the guy that was, I guess he was homeless, and they y'all came up, started harassing him. He's cooperating with y'all. Then the cop just started swinging on him, and the owner of the house came out saying, "Hey, you don't have to do that." Then he went off on them, cussing them out, telling them to get back in the house. Matter of fact, is that officer still on the force? Because he should have been fired. But TKL said her childhood crush said she, said she used to like the Black Micah growing up, LL Cool J and Big Daddy Kane. Okay, that's that's pretty good. Um, in case you're just not joining us, we asking who was your childhood crush? Childhood crush. Um, what if it's a athlete, a actor, whoever it may be. Yep, might whoever it may be. So um, I'm gonna give out mine in a little bit, but y'all can chat with us in the chat room. Let me know how y'all feel about these subjects so far. Um, I just feel like, as for LA County Sheriff, I don't know. I don't know. And I think LeBron James responded. Um, no, he haven't responded. That was 2 days ago. So he haven't responded. Hey, I don't know if he will. He may just overlook it. But then again, that sheriff, they might need a drug test him. You done shot two armed black men in the last 2 weeks and wounded one. So, hey, I think y'all need to look at other resources. Uh, so then we come on back down to Texas. Last year, a Baytown police officer um, shot and killed Pamela Turner. He was doing security in the complex, I believe, or they both lived in the complex. And she was going home. He came up, uh, said he believed she had warrants, and started harassing her. And they got into a tussle. She ended up grabbing his taser and tasing him. He shot and killed her. But so he was indicted today, or yesterday. He was indicted um, for I want to say it was aggravated assault which it shouldn't be that because she's dead. I don't know. I'm not a policeman, but um, yeah, aggravated assault by a public servant. So, but she did. He get aggravated assault. Should have been manslaughter or murder. I prefer murder, but hey, um, we still got to pay attention to it because 9 times out of 10, if he's anything like Ken Paxton, he may never see the courtroom. I'm just saying, we've been waiting 5 years for Ken Paxton, and he haven't seen the courtroom just yet. But it's costing us a lot of money. Costing us a lot of money because he keep changing the court system. And last I heard, it was down in Houston, and the judge was trying to decide if it was coming back up to Collin County, where the crime actually took place at. But hey, that's why we need to vote them out. When it's time for them to go, they need to go. The Three Stooges, Dan Patrick, Ken Paxton, and Greg Abbott, Governor Greg Abbott. They all need to go because they not for everyone. That's why Governor Abbott is trying to get people to sign pledge back the blue pledge, and he only doing it for certain folks. I feel like if he could legally do it, put it on the ballots. Let us vote on it to defund the police. If then again, I think it's up to each city. For the simple fact, the officers work for the city. That's what I feel. But hey, you can chat live with us in the chat room. Let me know how you feel. So, my childhood crush growing up was Brenda. Brenda from 227. Yeah. Regina King. That's who my childhood crush was. Matter of fact, I think most guys my age that probably was their childhood crush because she was pretty much the only thing on TV that looked like us. So, but yeah, I was Regina King. She's a very beautiful woman and still is today. So, shout out to Regina King. That was my childhood crush. If you have one, let us know in the chat room. Tell us who your childhood crush was. It was so. I'm gonna just have to say Regina King for my age range. I'm gonna say Regina. So it was a lot of. Well, it wasn't a lot, but there was some pretty good sisters on TV at the time. Of course, um, Pam Grier is a no-brainer. But as for the one that was my age range, I'm gonna have to say Regina King, and Brenda, that 227. But then again, back then I always I was young, but for some reason I always been attracted to a older woman. So Sandra, and she was another one that was good on 227. Jackie Harris, um, she was also a beautiful woman on TV. Then once Claire Husband came around, she was older, but she still looked the same today. Oh, excuse me. So those are a couple of people that I had a childhood crush on, and let me know. Let me know who you had a crush on. Who was your thought? And we're gonna be coming up with more questions like this. So hopefully, y'all can get them in and definitely chat live with us in the room. Uh, Somebody texting me. They put it in the chat. Don't text me. Put it in the chat, and I would display it then. Some people, I don't know, they probably ashamed of it. Um, don't say you're not. No, I'm not gonna. Somebody said no. Put it in the chat, and if I say it, I'm gonna say your name. But hey, so those are the stories that we working on today. Um, I'm sure there's a lot more on there, but we're just trying to see what's going on. And then somebody, I don't know, somebody might need to go check on Mike Dicker because apparently he off his meds again. I don't know, but allegedly off his meds because he talked about the protest that happened on Sunday, saying all the players that protest need to get the hell out of America. hmm And apparently, he still don't understand the protests don't have anything to do with the flag nor the national anthem. But it's people that still believe it do. Maybe if you cut that hearing aid up a little bit, you'll understand the protests have nothing to do with the flag nor the national anthem. But hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe he trying to on somebody payroll to say things like that. I don't know, but somebody might need to check on Mike. Make sure he's okay because he's telling people to get the hell out the country. Well, I don't know. Maybe you should try to pack up and go. Um, I don't know, but that's my opinion because I don't understand why you keep talking about um, these folks wrong for protesting. They need to get the hell out the country. Um, he probably had on a one of Omega hats or something. I don't know. Um, and speaking of Trump, um, the rally he had in Nevada the other day, the owner of the venue, they was fined for $3,000, I believe, for violating the order of gathering, and to have that many people to gather at one time, they was fined three $3,000, 3,000. So, and I seen the video. I think I only seen a handful of people with a mask on, and I hear all these theories of the virus is not serious. People saying they had it, it wasn't that bad, and all of this, and they don't understand why we have to wear a mask. Just like the video going around where the school district protesting wearing a mask, saying they kids shouldn't have to wear it. Now we can understand you and coach your kids to say certain things because 4 and 5 years old ain't gonna be able to say certain things or not gonna even think like that unless they've been coached to say it for the cameras. And I'm like this. You gotta realize you don't know if you carrying the virus or not, but you could give it to somebody. it may not affect you that much, but it could kill somebody who have health problems. So if you wear the mask, you could be saving granny life. You could be saving uh, your family member life, whoever, because people have underlying health condition. You don't know who you coming in contact, but y'all holding all these rallies without these masks. All right, we're gonna have another tussle outbreak. Seeing what happened at the rally when they did it, and it didn't work out for them. Um, it's like um, some people, Herman Cain ended up losing his life behind it because he felt like it wasn't it wasn't true, and he knew he had a health condition. So I'm like, well, it cost him. Hate hate to see a person lose their life for following the things that Trump is saying. Right now, it's been over 6.6 million cases in the U.S. right now of the coronavirus, and it's at 195,000 deaths so far, and 447 came today. So, and just in Texas, it's 696,000 cases and 14,517 deaths, and it was 50 today. But once again, people keep saying it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And you keep on believing it, and that number gonna keep on going up. And when it goes up, just hope your number not up there. So I'm just saying, it's the coronavirus is real. We still need to protect ourselves, regardless of what people saying about. It's safe for us to open up, and safe for us to do this, do that. This is not a game. You cannot reset the video game once your life is over. Once your life is over, you're dead and gone. It's a done deal. So, but hey, you got to protect yourself at all times, just like boxing. You need to protect yourself at all times. And we will be on Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. I'm tripping. Thursday night. Miss Risky will be back. She have been doing some writing, and hopefully she got a lot in, because she texted me over the weekend, said she got a lot of stuff in this past weekend, so that's a good thing. And so hopefully y'all come back Thursday night. We're gonna hit on a lot of other stuff come Thursday, and we're gonna have a good time, just like always. Trying to decide on if you have a topic you want us to speak on. Let me know. We will speak on it. We will speak on it, and we will definitely talk about it. So, but other than that, I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Hopefully, we get the opportunity to spend time with each other on Thursday night with Miss Risky, and have a great show. I will talk to y'all later. Love each and every one of you. You can always chat live with us in the chat room and during the show. Oh, and another thing, if you follow me on social media, we are now on Anchored. .fm, and you can listen to us on catch up on all the shows on Anchor. Definitely go to it. Um, put the name in it. Speak on it with who you with, Kurt Dog, and you can listen to all the shows. We're gonna continue to add more shows. Um, every week we'll put more shows on. So definitely go there and listen to us on anchor.com, Apple Podcasts. It's several other uh, uh, platforms that we're on. So definitely follow us on those platforms and catch up on the show. Catch up on the show. We will be having a council on soon. Hey, Charles Hunt, how you doing, man? Appreciate you for coming on. Um, out in California, hopefully y'all are safe out there with the fires out there, and I know all the smog and stuff is terrible. Um, because they're saying that fire spread from California all the way up to Washington State, I believe. Last I heard. Uh, so um, hopefully you're doing okay. I'm gonna probably give you a call tomorrow too. I need to holler at you. But yeah, it's the fires are bad. The West Coast fires. Hopefully all my friends and family out on that side. Uh, praying for y'all. Hopefully y'all okay. Matter of fact, I heard this morning on the news that smoke is starting to turn toward the east. Just the smoke is, I guess they saying it's heading toward New York. That's how bad the smoke is up there. And I spoke with a friend up in Washington today, and they said they was able to put the fires out up there, but they're still having to deal with the smoke, and that's a bad thing, especially if you have asthma or something that can be deadly. So you definitely have to be careful and stay safe. If you have to go out, definitely wear your mask or something to prevent from inhaling that smoke. But other than that, I appreciate you for always tuning in, Charles. Um, so, but get with us on Thursday night with Miss Risky. Um, hey, Charles, I don't know if you was on when I asked the question. Who was your childhood crush, celebrity crush? Did you have a childhood celebrity crush growing up? Um, I, mine was Regina King. Once I seen on 227, hey, that was it for me, Regina. And still today, still a beautiful woman today. And just kind of curious if you had a childhood crush growing up um, in your younger days. So, um, but hey, leave it in the chat. I'll respond to it later on. But other than that, we're gonna get out of here. Get ready for Thursday. Start preparing for that show. Definitely continue to follow the show. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, um, D Live, and several other ones. You can also follow the show on the Anchored um, podcast station. Just Google Speak On It with Who You With Kurt Dog, and you will find out all our platforms that we're on. So, other than that, I will see y'all Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. I love each and every one of y'all. Until then.